Name is Specialist Gregory Poindexter. I'm originally from Jackson, Mississippi, but I moved to Washington, D.C. in 2019, where I'm a part of the 29th ID Infantry Division with Virginia Army National Guard. And out here, I am currently serving in the S1 shot with Area Support Group Jordan. So usually a typical day for me in the morning, take care of the per stat. That basically just takes accountability of all the soldiers that are here with Area Support Group Jordan. So with my team, it's a team of 4. So my current role is I handle awards. I'm the awards clerk, and also leaves and passes. So different soldiers that want to take 3-4 day passes, or they want to have a chance to do OCONUS leave. So that's taking leave within the AOR or going back home on leave. I process that paperwork for them. So it was actually a really cool process. So I'd always knew before I even left that I wanted to extend in theater. I just didn't know where that opportunity would lead me. So I was talking. My other MOS is 14 Sierra, where I'm air defense. So I was going to originally extend with the 35th ID, who replaced us. But I ended up getting a call from my now OIC, Captain Waldron. They had a position come available and they offered it to me. So that experience started around October, and I got my orders. I'll never forget January 13th, 2022. I was super happy because I'm like, yes, I have an opportunity to leave Kuwait. So, and here I am, and I'm super happy to be here. My favorite part out here is that all 3 compos out here, in my shop, in the S1 shop, we have myself. I help with National Guard, so I provide experience with that. We have Sergeant Chapman, who helps. She has a lot of experience being reserved, and we also have Sergeant Evans and Captain Waldron, who are both active duty. So we all play an integral part in just being able to service not only just ASG Jordan, but any of the compos that come into our office and they have S1 questions. So just being here, this is by far the best base I've ever been to. And I've been in the military 9 years, so I think I can. I think my word holds pretty good weight. But the barracks, we each person have their own room. We only share a bathroom. I honestly, I forget that I have a roommate because we rarely see each other. Maybe once or twice if on the way to the DFAC or things like that. But the accommodations are nice. You can control your air conditioning. You have a TV that you don't have to purchase. In Kuwait, you had to spend extra money to get those luxuries. But here, the luxuries are provided for you. Just being deployed, those small things make a big difference to where you don't have to worry about buying Wi-Fi. You have the ability here to be able to talk to your family for free because you have Wi-Fi and just different other avenues, you know, given to you. So those are things I definitely like to take advantage of. I love the calf. It's they have hookah here, different food places. You can get a chance to try some of the different Jordanian dishes out here. So that's my favorite part. They actually bring the culture on the base, whereas in some bases, you don't get that. You have to go off base to get that. But here at Area Fort Group Jordan, it's all provided to you. It's here, like it's walking distance. Yeah, so they just opened up new football field, so that was great to see. Has a track on it. Um, Beautiful field. As far as the other MWR events, my favorite was one that they had. They did a poetry slam probably about 2 or 3 weeks ago, which is super amazing. Everybody got to come up, share their poems. A lot of people, they actually wrote their own poetry. So, I just kind of read mine that I found on my phone, which was, my favorite poem. But things like that. But it's just many opportunities to be able to get out, so many sights to see out here in Jordan. We have a great MWR director who's totally just taking on the ball and just hit the ground running. So, I feel very welcome here. And even though it's a smaller base, a lot of people say, "Oh, it's a small base, you'll get bored." I've been smiling since I've been here, and I just made a month, April 21st. So I love it. if I had the opportunity to talk to him, I would tell him, please go for it. It's not too many times you get the opportunity to be able to come overseas, especially with things kind of dying down now. But just coming out here to Jordan, not only do you get to do your job, but you have the opportunities to go into the city and see all the biblical references that that you read about. So it's one thing to read about it, but out here, MWR, they provide the opportunity to be able to go to Jesus' baptism site, Mount Nebo. Got a chance to swim in the Dead Sea, which was really cool because I can't swim. So just being in water that almost defies the laws of gravity to where you just float like it's impossible to drown. Those experiences you won't be able to get in any other country but here. It was just different because a lot of things were kind of just being a National Guard. You kind of have to learn things on the fly, or everything is like a quick pace. Whereas just being out here, although it's a slower battle rhythm, you have time to make those mistakes and learn from those mistakes. And if it's something you don't know, then you have that time to be able to look into the regs or ask other people, hey, how can I go about doing this, or what can I do? Whereas, early in my career, it's kind of just quick, fast, like, oh, I got to learn this right now. I got to learn this right now. But here, you have that time. Everybody's pretty patient, especially when they know that you're new. So those are things I definitely value because, especially being a new 42 Alpha. So I appreciate those little things. Yeah, so personally, the military, they'll be opening their window for the AG, as in General Credentialing School. So with me being HR, Human Resources, and also doing HR on the civilian side, this would be an opportunity for me to get my Human Resources cert. The biggest one that I really want to get is the SHRM cert, which is the Senior Human Resources Management cert. So that'll be very huge for my career. So those are my current goals, just try to take care of during my time here. So the biggest thing is just the fact that they have Wi-Fi everywhere. That was one of the kind of the downfalls of being in Kuwait because you had to buy your own puck and get your service plan and things like that. But out here, literally everywhere I go, I'm always able to stay in touch because there's literally Wi-Fi everywhere. Have a USO MWR here, so if you ever need to use the computer, let's say you don't have a phone or something like that, it's resources available for you to still be able to connect with them via Skype, Microsoft Teams, any of those natures. Sometimes I don't even feel like I'm on a base. It feels like like a resort, but these are things that it makes the mobilization, easier because you're already stressed. You're already away from your family, but these type of things, these it's what makes the difference. So if you're looking for a great place to come, or if you have the opportunity to come here, I please persuade you to come.